Hey folks, welcome to series number 9 here, also day number 3. So we're in the third quarter now. His opponent has the ball now on his own 27-yard line, 3:56 in the quarter. He's down by 7. He has a 1st and 10. He's starting off in an empty set here, as you can see. So he has double wing, one wing being his tight end, the other wing being his tailback, and then 3 receivers. He's running the crossers here, so he has 2 deep routes going here, 2 go routes or 9 routes. He has a dig route or a 6 route. Being run by his slot receivers, number 2 to the right, and then double crossers or double shallows here, coming from his tailback and from his tight end. What Osiris is in here is what he's been running most of the game, which is that quarters look. I know he's run some 5-2 as well, and I do remember him running a cover 2 early in the game where he got beat. So he's been shy of that since. Now looking at it here, so he has 4 over the top, 4 underneath. So basically it's quarters over the top, and then the underneath has a cover 3 look with the quarters, with the 4 men. He's running, by the way, this is that 3-3-5 nickel, I believe. That's what it looks like to me, at least. So that's the formation. That's what he's doing. Weaknesses and where to hit on this would be those crossing routes and the dig route. Now these double drags here, guys, in this game in Madden's, it's very much a glitch play. It is going to work like 90% of the time. Now, I'm not saying that or telling you this so that you guys just run it all the time, because honestly, I hate that. You know, to me, it's kind of cheesy if you're going to run one play all day long, because it's basically an exploit play or a glitch play within the game. Now, this guy, he's not doing that. He's been running a lot of different stuff. He hasn't run the same, play all day long trying to get this all day. So I'm not trying to say that he's doing that at all. Now, like I said, so you have those two will eventually open up, and not just because it's the glitch, just the coverage. The under coverage here is not very strong because it only has 4 men to cover the entire underneath width of the field. Now, this dig route here is also going to be the dangerous thing. You guys will notice a lot when I run my games. Anytime I see a cover 3, which has that 4 under look, I'm looking for my dig. I always try to have a dig play to run with it, and that's one of my favorite plays to run against it. So we'll go through this and see what happens, and we'll talk about it. So as you go right off the bat, he's making whatever adjustment there. Now, right off the bat, you can see this guy's going to start to open up as he crosses. This linebacker's doing a good job against that crosser right now. This crosser is already open. As you can see, that backer or that corner, whatever he is a little too deep. So he's just stopped up. This is wide open. That's where he's throwing it, and that's a nice big play. As you can see, this is going to start opening up now because this guy's dropping off, because he has to worry now about the dig route as it comes. So we will also talk about one other little thing here. This guy here is probably in a flat zone. Thing is, right now he doesn't have an immediate threat because the threat's coming from the other side of the field here. So as you'll see, he'll be gaining a lot of depth here, as you can see right there. See how deep he's getting? Really, he should have already passed it off, and because he has to have his eyes inside. That's his job. Once he sees that crosser coming anywhere in here, his job is to step up hard now so that he can make the pick in case the ball is thrown. So he's just a little off on that. But that's what I'm talking about when they actually do gain depth, when they don't see any threat. And here we get the juke, big play. He gets about 22 yards on this play. So as far as grading goes on this, obviously it's a 0 for play success for Osiris. It gives up a big play there. The play is over 10 yards, so therefore it's a -1 bonus. But Osiris, he's playing the safety here. He gets into his quarters and does his job, so he does get the 1 point for that. So that makes this a 0 play as opposed to any kind of negative. Which is it's still a failing grade because obviously it's a big play, but it's still not too bad. But right here, just to let you guys know, there's nothing he could have done with that as far as making the tackle. The guy made the juke right as you can see right there, right as he's taking this guy over, so he had no chance on that play as far as making the play with Chung there. And but he does end up coming back and making the tackle, so you see he didn't quit on that. So yeah, so this is a 0 point play. The other advice I would give Osiris on this is he's been running this 3-3-5 a lot and running quarters out of it the entire time that I can remember. He might have run that 1 cover 2, I think, out of this set too. But mix it up just a little bit more. Maybe run a couple man-to-mans every now and then, or a cover 3, whether it's sky or cloud. just to give his opponent a little different look. Because a lot of times when you're running the same play out of the same formation all day long, it's going to be very easy to read for this guy. He knows, well, I got under routes all day. I got these crossers, the digs, flat routes, whatever. Now, if you give him a little different look, a little man-to-man here and there or something like that, he may just assume you're in the exact same formation. Since you're in that formation, you're in the exact same play, excuse me. He sees 3-3-5, so he's like, okay, well, I know it's quarters automatically. And if you're in something different, that's when he makes the mistake. That's when he makes that error and throws it to the defender as opposed to throwing it to his open receiver. So just maybe think about mixing it up when you're running your formation. If you want to stay in that set all day, that's not a problem. I mean, it's whatever you choose on that. I would just say every now and then just give him a little different look on that.